What's up, YouTube? We got a live feeding. The order came in the mail. I got some insects for fish and bearded dragons. $25 horn worms. This is really fatty, so be careful when you feed them, cause you will make them you will make the bearded dragons overweight. They'll get a bulgy chin and lazy. All right, half pound dry. I think it was fly larvae. And this is another half pound of some dried stuff. I think one is half pound of dried crickets, and the other one is a half pound of fly larvae. Well, let's open these things up and start feeding. Correction, this is mealworms, dry mealworms. Yeah, they too focused. They too focused on me. See if I'm putting more stuff in. let me open up the tank. Once again, this is a 220 gallon all cichlid tank. Yeah, the fish are starting to take off now. They start getting big. About they're not even done growing. They're considered juveniles. I see the fish bury this air stone. I'm trying to pull it out, but I'm gonna have to get on the chair, probably. Yeah, I don't overfeed them. I've been feeding them their regular pellet food, and I put tuna in there time to time. The tuna that's in water. That's the only thing you get them. And sardines in water. Make sure it don't say hot sauce or garlic or any other flavors on the can. Only in water. Let me see. Okay. Damn, they ate a lot fast. Okay, far as the horn worms, I'm not gonna feed them this today. They need more time to get fat, plump up, you know. Well, that's it. If you guys didn't know, because you didn't have your notification bell on for when I drop videos, but all my piranhas died, and the algae eater I had in there. The only thing that's in there left is that big ass crayfish. So, I fed the fish to the dog, the puppy. That video is on my shorts, I believe, or I might have a regular video. I can't remember. But y'all go ahead and check that out, and you can hear when the dog bites on the fish, all the bones and the skull cracking and breaking. It's so loud. But anyway, there you have it, something to look at. You can feed your fish a variety of insects. Don't just go in your backyard and get some insects, because they might have pesticides on them. So I suggest order online. Find something that's near you. Maybe get it quicker. This stuff I got from California. It took about a week maybe to be delivered to St. Louis, Missouri. I'm also considering purchasing a Cuban cichlid. So that might be the next thing. It's a rare fish. It's hard to get. You can't just go to Petco, PetSmart, none of them. You gotta actually order them offline and pay the shipping and all that stuff. The fish is expensive because they're wild caught. So the people basically they had to make their money back, you know. But I think it was worth it. Um, I probably get some schooling fishes in the future also. But anyway, that's it. A lot of feeding. Don't be afraid to feed your lizards or fish or dogs something different, something new, a variety of different foods. It's good for them. Everything contributes a different nutrition. That's why these fish is growing so good. That's why these lizards are so healthy. All right, that's it. Y'all go ahead, like, share, comment. You got friends and family that you think that will enjoy the topic. Go ahead, share. It's free. If you like it, hit the like button. That's free also. Help me so I can continue helping you guys pull out the information. Like you know that everything does not have to be expensive. You can do this cheaply with good quality stuff. Just like I told you guys. See this aquarium light? I didn't pay $300 for this. I paid $8 for LED shop light. I have another one put up in the closet. I don't think I need it. I think this one LED shop light that I only paid $8 for is perfect. It's not too dull. It's not too bright. I think it's just right. You don't want a super bright aquarium anyway. You want your fish to be comfortable, hide in the shady parts, get away from enemies and hide out and stuff like that. They'll get motivation to breed, and it's just better not to have a super bright light unless you're growing some real plants. Like I have real plants, but these are easy growing plants. Let's see. I got some in the back and stuff like that. It's hard to get the depth of the tank for you guys. I don't know if it looks small to you guys or a little big, but when people come to my house, they realize it's way bigger in person. I lay down in the tank myself when it's empty when I first got it. And I'm 5'11". This tank is 6 foot long. 220 gallons. The same as the terrarium. This is the stand. I converted, and this is also cheap. Cut the doors out. Got me some plexiglass. Put it inside. Silicone. I can feel all the heat. This is a cheap heat lamp. I think this is cost $8 also at Home Depot or Menards. That's all they need is a good wattage heat lamp. Get you some logs so they can climb up closer to the heat source if they want to. I think I'm gonna probably find 2 more to put up in here. But don't let these pet stores lie to you and overcharge you for all this stuff you think you need. Like these 2 lamps that you put a heat lamp in one side, and then you got the UVB bulb on one side, but it's a little regular fluorescent light bulb. You cannot get UVB in a light bulb. You could get heat lamps that give them the heat that they need. You could get a closed tote or a big box. Put your lizards in it and make sure they're not able to climb out, and put them directly into the sun, away from animals and thieves. They will get their UV like that. But you cannot buy UVB in a light bulb. There's nothing wrong with these guys. They have all their tools, everything. Don't forget to put your calcium on your lizard food. I just didn't do it right now because I was just trying to make a video for you guys real quick. About half an empty container that I usually put live insects in, sprinkle powder on there, and put them inside. But I'm not going to chance any of them getting out of here. My next build, when I get a house, I am going to be able to put live insects in and not have to worry about them coming out of cracks, because I don't know if you noticed it. You can see the light. See my finger? You see the light? That's a crack for insects to come out. That's the front part of this. That's the only part that insects can come out. So for me to prevent that, I put them in the freezer for probably 3 seconds or something. They slow down a lot, and then I feed them to the lizards, and to the fishes. These hobbies are not supposed to be a headache. Stop overthinking things. Don't listen to the lies Petco and PetSmart tell you guys. to sell their products. I can't believe people are going to PetSmart and paying $200 for a 30-gallon, 40-gallon fish tank. And then you got to buy the screen lid, and then you got to buy the decorations and stuff. See this hide? I really didn't have to buy that. I could just got a big old log and cut the inside out and put it in there. That'd be more natural. See this log piece down there? I got that when I rescued this guy. That came with that. But if you guys are able to go into a woody area, you will see fallen trees. Make sure they're solid and not falling apart. You can use those, wash them off, get real good, and you can use them. Make sure there ain't no mold or anything on there. Clean them real good. But anyway, as y'all see, obviously I know what I'm talking about. And I've been keeping lizards for at least 10 years. I've been keeping fishes for like 30 years. So I learned trial, tribulations. You gotta start out small. You can't just rush into something big. That's a 220 gallon. I used to have a 300 gallon, which I had to sell when I moved out of Aurora, Illinois. I had another 220, which I had to sell to pay rent. I did not have any fishes inside it. Somebody offered me a good price, and I sold it. I paid my rent with that, and I had extra money for gas to get back and forth to work. I prioritized. I knew I was going to end up getting me another one later on down the line. So every time I got paid, I saved up. I go to garage sales. I go to Craigslist. I go to OfferUp. I do not go to the pet stores to buy an aquarium. When I move, I might take this apart and use the glass panels for my plywood aquarium. I can make one long plywood aquarium that could extend from this side of the room to that side of the room, but not at this place when I move. Or I could build 4 aquariums out of this one tank. I can make it 3 foot wide if I want to. I can make it taller if I want to. There's so many options you could do with a plywood aquarium, and I have the glass for that. This is old school Oceanic. See? Now use my thumb. See? So look at your thumbnail. That's the thickness of the glass. See? That's the thickness of the glass. That's why this thing was a struggle for me to move around myself, because the glass itself weighs between 400 to 450 pounds. Imagine moving something like this by yourself, taking it off of the stand, putting it on the floor so you could take off the bottom glass panel to reseal the seams, and then silicone the inside again to ensure no leaks, which I done. I have videos on that. If something you really want, don't give up. You can do anything you put your mind to. And who says bearded dragons are solitary animals? If you guys look up Tropical World Pets, that's a pet store that's located out here in Missouri. You'll see videos of 20 adult bearded dragons all living together in a custom enclosure that's at least 10 by 10. So you people, do your own research. Try things out yourself. Pet stores only say they're solitary animals, so you can buy 2 of everything they're trying to sell you. You're gonna walk out that store spending at least $800. If you buying 40-gallon tanks, 2 40-gallon tanks, buy the screen lids, buy the lights, buy the mulch or whatever. This mulch is free. I didn't pay nothing. So you guys, a hobby is not supposed to be a headache. It's supposed to be enjoyable. Don't be afraid to explore it. Alright, this video's gone on too long. I was supposed to make it shorter than that, but I rarely have time to record. I work a full-time job, so videos will not be pumping out like other YouTubers. I don't rely on it, but I do rely on you guys' support or hitting a like button and sharing the video. It's all free. Help me so I can continue helping you guys. Alright, y'all. Have a good day. Have a good night.